Hi church, I'm here with Tanya at her house and we're talking about baptism. Tanya's going to get baptized this morning. So we've been talking about what baptism means and what God has been doing in her life. So we want you to hear some of that from her directly. So Tanya, when we first started talking, you told me that Jesus has been talking to you about baptism and it's something you need to do. Tell me about that.
Well, I was watching TV and I just had this huge urge that I wanted to get baptized. I wanted to worship Him. I wanted to know everything about Him.
That's really neat. God can talk to us anywhere, right? Watching
Yes.
TV or anywhere else. We've been talking about baptism for a while, Tanya. I think maybe the first conversation we had was back in the spring. A lot has happened in your life in the last year with your family. You guys have a beautiful little girl, Elizabeth. Tell me a little bit about how God has worked in your life and in your family.
I met Peter and he was telling me about this church where his friend Dale and Shane and Cole went to, and I decided I would go try it out. Not knowing I'd become a whole Christian, but
Wasn't your plan from the beginning?
wasn't my plan. But I went to try it out and I liked it. I felt welcomed. I felt like I was home, and I never actually had a real study home, so it was something nice. I liked it. I loved everybody there, and I got to know a lot of people. I was starting to read the Bible, and I just wanted to read more and more, and I just felt more connected to God.
Neat. I love it when I hear how God works in somebody's life when they get connected through relationship. That's really what happened with you guys.
Yeah.
We say that our church is a place to belong, and that's one of the things that Jesus does in our life. He makes us feel like we belong with Him and with other people. So I'm excited to hear that's exactly what Jesus has been doing in your life. We've been reading a couple of scriptures here. We've been reading in Romans chapter 10. Paul says, if you openly declare that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised Him from the dead, you will be saved. For it is by believing in your heart that you are made right with God, and it is by openly declaring your faith that you are saved. So Tanya, do you believe in your heart that Jesus is Lord?
I do believe in my heart that Jesus is Lord.
That's a confession with your mouth. We've heard that multiple times from you, and we see the evidence of God working in your life. Tanya, tell me what baptism means to you.
Baptism means that you are giving your life to God. You are giving everything to God. You're worshiping Him. You're changing your life for Him. And you follow Him every single day.
Yeah, excellent. We read in Colossians that Paul said to the church there, for you were buried with Christ when you were baptized, and with Him you were raised to new life because you trusted the mighty power of God who raised Christ from the dead. So Tanya, in just a minute here, we're going to pray for you on stage. We're going to pray for God's power to continue to work in your life. We already believe that you're a new creation from believing in Jesus and that your sins are forgiven. We're going to symbolize that with baptism, going under the water and being raised to new life with Jesus. Yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited for what God's going to continue to do in your life and your family. We're looking forward to getting to know you guys more, continuing to grow as part of our church.
I'm very excited. I also have one more thing. I would like to thank the Burks and Tony and Brad LaRose, because if it wasn't for Tony and Brad coming over and giving us a Bible study every Sunday, I wouldn't have known more of God than I do now. Also, the Burks have been there for us through thick and thin, and they have helped us learn more about the Bible and helped us actually become closer to each other. And I want to thank you and everyone in the church. Thank you for helping us with the wedding.
That's awesome. We're excited that you guys are part of our church, and we're excited for what God's going to continue to do in your life and in our corporate life as a church, as you guys are part of that. It's awesome. We're going to pray for you on stage here.